start the session in a minute. Well, okay. Hello everyone. Good evening to you all. Actually, good evening. Good to see you all on this very platform today. So, I'm Vaishnavi, AI and WAF core team member. I welcome you all to this Kickstart event session for our 30 Days of Google Cloud Challenge. Firstly, I congratulate our year IT student, Sheik Adil, who have been selected as Google Cloud Facilitator for this year. He is extremely talented and passionate in web development and cloud computing. So today, he'll take us through the cloud session and also let us understand what is cloud and why is cloud and use and also Tour of Qwiklabs, followed by Q&A session. So before starting this session, I have a couple of instructions. So first instruction, you have a chat box here, right? So you please use Q&A session for asking valid questions and all. So we will pin that questions and answer your each and every query. And also please use general session for like just texting the general messages. Okay, please don't post any irrelevant messages or questions. Okay, please utilize this platform to like get your queries solved. And that's all. Over to you, Adil.
Okay. Hello everybody. Let me share my screen. Is it visible?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, that's visible.
Okay. So, good evening everyone. I'm Adil from third year IT department. This year, I'm the Google Cloud Facilitator of CVR College of Engineering. Today, I'm here to make sure students of our college are making progress in the Google Cloud. I'm equally excited as you all. So, let's begin the session. So, I welcome everybody, and I'm really glad that you are interested in the career in cloud and want to learn more about the Google Cloud platform. In these 30 days, you will be unlocking so many benefits. And the first one is you will gain a hands-on experience through the Qwiklabs labs, where you can do the Google Cloud labs over there. And the next, you need to prove your skills, in-demand skills. So what does that mean? So once you do the quest in each quest, you will be having a challenge lab. So once you do the challenge lab, you will be getting the skill badge. I will talk about the skill badge in the next slide. After getting the skill badge, you need to share these accomplishments. So yeah, after you acquire them, do remember to add them on your resume and professional profiles and share it with your network to prove that you have the in-demand skills. We have a total of 6 skill badges to be earned for each track. Next, this starts with the training sessions where we will conduct your training. In this kick-off call and the follow-up session, we will also provide you with a head start to either of the two tracks that you are supposed to do in the program. In each session, we will cover some hands-on practice labs, and during the end, we will set you on the path where you can earn your Qwiklab skill badge for the track in the 30 days of Google Cloud program. Upon successful completion of the program, you would also learn the necessary technical skills and the soft skills that any company organization is looking for: the leadership, program management, problem solving, team building, and much more. As the campaign progresses, we recognize your efforts and award you with the certificates and the cool goodies. You will be know more about the rewards in the slides ahead. So the program will introduce you to the computing, application development, big data, and machine learning. using Google Cloud's training platform called Qwiklabs, where you will learn each of this topic using self-paced labs that provides you temporary credential to the Google Cloud. So you can learn the cloud using the real things, no simulations. For convince, uh, Google have divided the topics above into two different tracks: cloud engineering track and the data science and machine learning track. So first track that we have in the program is the Google Cloud Engineering track. By completing the quest under the Cloud Engineering track, you will learn to explore and deploy solution elements, including infrastructure components such as network, system, and application services. We have a total of 6 quests under this track. Let's take a look at the second track. For this track 2, we have the data science and machine learning track. By completing the quest in this track, you will learn and demonstrate proficiency in key topics related to big data and machine learning to prepare for roles such as data analyst, marketing analyst, business intelligence professionals, and data engineer. This track also consists of 6 quests. I'm sure you are curious to know more about the cloud. You hear more about it in the next slides ahead. So, let's talk about the skill badge. After completing each quest from either of the tracks, you have a chance of earning Google Cloud skill badges. Skill badges are used to show that you have actually applied your new learned skills using a challenge lab at the end, where you have to take your new learned skills for the test driven. In these 30 days, you will be learning, building, and sharing and growing with your peers. Next. So let's just talk about the cloud. The cloud refers to the servers that are accessed over the internet and the software and the database that run on the servers. Cloud servers are located in the data centers all over the world. By using cloud computing, users and companies do not have to manage physical servers themselves or run software applications on their own machines. So, as we all know, that cloud is booming technology these days, and the IT companies across the globe are shifting their traditional infrastructure to the cloud. So that shift is generating a higher demand for the cloud engineers. Now, with the help of this training, you learn the foundation concepts of the Google Cloud and develop interest in concepts like machine learning and artificial intelligence. Using the resources which will be provided to you, you can learn more about GCP services and become eligible for such positions. Cloud technology is now mainstream, with the enterprise spending on the cloud-based offerings growing faster than spending on the traditional IT offerings. This recent increase in cloud adoption has resulted in the corresponding increase in the need for the workers skilled in cloud technologies. Nearly 80% of the worldwide IT departments report a skill gap in the cloud-ready talented, and another 50% report that they are struggling to hire skilled professionals. University students today are primed to fill this skill gap, and we are here to help you prepare them. Next. Apart from the 30 days of Google Cloud, you can also get higher into it. Foundation. These are the other certifications you can find from the Google Cloud: foundational certifications, associate certifications, and professional certifications. As you can see here, 87% of the Google Cloud certified individuals are more confident about their cloud skills. Professional Cloud Architect was the highest paying certification of 2020 and the 2019. More than 1 in 4 of Google Cloud certified individuals took on more responsibility or leadership roles at the work. So let's just deep dive what's the cloud anyway. So cloud computing have 5 fundamental characteristics. Cloud computing, first one is on-demand self-service, and the next one is broad network access, and the third one is resource pooling, and the fourth one is rapid elasticity, and the fifth one is measured service. First, computing resources are on high demand and self-service. Cloud computing customers use an automated interface and get the processing power, storage, and network they need without the typical complex configurations required when building physical servers. Second, resources are accessible over a network from any location. Providers allocate resources to consumers from a large pool, allowing them to benefit from economies of scale. The resources exist in the multiple locations all over the world. You just have to decide the available geographic location you wish to utilize. Resources are elastic. If you need more resources, you can get them rapidly. When you need less, you can scale them back. Finally, you pay only for what you use or reserve as you go. If you stop using resources, you can simply stop paying. Google believes that in the future, every company, regardless of size or industry, will differentiate itself from its competitors through technology. Largely, the technology will be in the form of software. Great software is centered on data. Therefore, every company is or will become a data company. Google Cloud provides a wide variety of the services for managing and getting value from data at scale. So let's just talk about in IaaS versus PaaS versus SaaS. So IaaS, infrastructure as a service. In this model, a company runs the servers and storage they need from a cloud provider. Then they use that cloud infrastructure to build their application. IaaS is like a company leasing a plot of land on which they can build whatever they want, but they need to provide their own building equipments and materials. IaaS provides include DigitalOcean's Google Compute Engine and the OpenStack. PaaS, Platform as a Service. In this model, companies don't pay for the hosted applications. Instead, they pay for the things they need to build their own applications. PaaS vendors offer everything necessary for building an application, including development tools, infrastructure, and operating system over the internet. PaaS can be compared to renting all the tools and equipments necessary for the building a house instead of renting the house itself. PaaS example Heroku and Microsoft Azure. Next, SaaS, Software as a Service. Instead of users installing an application on this device, SaaS applications are hosted on cloud servers and users access them over the internet. SaaS is like renting a house. The landlord maintains the house, but the tenant mostly gets to use it as if they owned it. Example for SaaS applications include Salesforce, MailChimp, and Slack. Google's data centers around the world are interconnected by the Google network, which, by some publicly available estimate, carries as much as 40% of the world internet traffic every day. This is largest network of its kind on the earth, and it continues to grow. It's designed to provide the highest possible throughput and the lowest possible latencies for applications. The network interconnects with the public internet at more than 90% exchanges and more than 110 points of the presence worldwide. When an internet user sends traffic to a Google resource, Google responds to the user's request from an edge network location that will provide the lowest delay or latency. Google's edge caching network places content close to the end users to minimize latency. Applications in Google Cloud can take advantage of this edge network too. Google Cloud products and services can be broadly categorized as compute, storage, big data, and machine learning. Leveraging compute can include virtual machines via compute engine, running Docker containers in a managed platform using Google Kubernetes engine, deploying applications in a managed platform like app engines, running event-based serverless code using cloud functions, or running stateless containers as a managed service like Cloud Run. A variety of managed storage options are available as well. For unstructured storage, there's cloud storage for managed relational databases, there's Cloud SQL or Cloud Spanner, and for no SQL, there are options like data store or next.
Guys, just a minute, maybe some network issue. Meanwhile, if you have any queries, please post it here. We'll try to answer your questions. Guys, let's just wait for 1 2 minutes. He'll join back. We have some network issues.
Guys, hold on, he's coming. There's some network issue from.
Yeah.
Sorry everyone, my Wi-Fi has disconnected. Okay, is my voice audible?
Yes, you are. Adil, you please switch off your video and then you can.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay,
Yeah.
let me share my screen.
Yeah.
Oh, is it visible?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
visible.
Adil.
Okay, so where were we? Let me just.
Next. Yeah. Here.
So there are four different ways you can interact with the Google Cloud, and we will talk about each in turn. First one is a Google Cloud Console. So once you log into it, log into the Google Cloud. So for the first thing you will see is the dashboard where you can find where you can interact with the Google Cloud, and the next one is the Cloud SDK and the Cloud Shell where you can install this Cloud SDK locally and you can interact with the Cloud Shell. And the next is REST-based APIs where you can write the mutations and you can interact with the Google Cloud Console. And the next is Cloud Console mobile app. For iOS and Android applications, you can even you have a cloud where you can manage everything about your projects. Next, the Cloud Console serves as a centralized console for all your project data and lets you execute common tasks using simple mouse clicks with no need to reminder commands or avoid typos. When you use the Cloud Console, the resources that you create are done so in the context of a specific project. You can create multiple projects, so you can use projects to separate your work in whatever way makes sense for you. For example, you might start a new project if you want to make sure only certain team members can access the resources in the cloud in their project, while all team members can continue to access resources in other project. The Cloud Console is also great for developers. Cloud source repositories provides Git versions control to support collaborative development of any application or service. The Cloud SDK is a set of command line rules for Google Cloud. You can run these tools interactively or in your automated script. Cloud Shell also provides you with the command line access to your cloud resources directly from your browser, but without having to install the Cloud SDK or other tools on your system. The utilities you need are always available, up to date, and fully authenticated when you need them. The Cloud SDK and the Cloud Shell will be discussed in more detail later in this module. The Cloud SDK includes client libraries that enable you to easily create and manage resources. Uh, Google Cloud Client Libraries expose APIs for two main purposes. App APIs provide access to services, and Admins API offer functionality for resource management. From a browser, go to console.cloud.google.com if you haven't already logged into your Google account. The system will prompt you to enter the credentials. After you log in, the Cloud Console will display the details of your default project. So all Google Cloud services are accessible through the simple menu button, called as hamburger in the top left corner. You can pin frequently used services to this menu. Projects. Projects are basis for enabling and using Google Cloud services like managing APIs, enabling billing, adding and removing collaborators, and enabling other Google services. Each project is a separate account and each resource belongs to exactly one. Projects can have different owners and users. They are built separately and they are managed separately. Manager provides ways for you to programmatically manage your projects in the Google Cloud. You can access Resources Manager through an RPC API or REST API. With these APIs, you can get a list of all projects associated with an account. create new projects, update existing projects, and delete projects. You can also undelete or recover projects that you want to restore. Each Google Cloud project has a name and the project ID that you assign. The project ID is a permanent, unchangeable identifier, and it has to be unique across Google Cloud. While a project ID will be generated automatically, you can edit it. However, this must be done while creating the new project through, as it cannot be modified afterwards. In general, project IDs are made to be human readable strings and are used frequently to refer to projects. On the other hand, project names are for your convenience and you can change them. Note though that you can't reuse this project name for a deleted project. Google Cloud also assign each of your projects a unique project number, and you will see it displayed to you in various contexts, but using it mostly outside the scope of this course. As you work with Google Cloud, you will use these identifiers in certain commands, lines, and API calls. To create a new project, click on the name of the current project, the upper left portion of the screen. Once you click it, you get a drop box where a list of all current projects will be displayed. Select the new project option on the right hand side. When the new project screen is displayed, give your project a name. You have the option to use the auto-generated project ID or create your own by clicking the edit option. Project IDs must be globally unique. Select the appropriate billing account and organization and then click create. Billing is not a part of introduction to 30 days of Google Cloud. Apart from it, if you want to exceed apart from the 30 days of Google Cloud, you need to know about how billing works. Billing in Google Cloud is a setup at the Google Cloud project level. When you define a Google Cloud project, you link a billing account to it. This billing account is where you will configure all your billing information, including your payment options. You can link your billing account to zero or more projects. Projects that you don't link to any billing account can only use free Google Cloud services. Your billing account can be charged automatically and invoiced every month or at every threshold limit. You can separate project billings by setting up billing sub-accounts. Some Google Cloud customers who resell Google Cloud services use sub-accounts for each of their own clients. So, the Cloud SDK is a command line interface uh, that you can download and install onto a computer of your choice and use to manage resources and applications hosted on Google Cloud. So, what is the G Cloud? G Cloud manages authentication, local configuration, developer workflow, and interaction with Google Cloud APIs. gsettle. What is gsettle? Gsettle provides command line access to manage Google Cloud buckets and objects. Next, BQ. BQ allows you to run queries and manipulate datasets, tables, and entities in BigQuery through the command line. So using Cloud Shell, you can manage your projects and resources easily without having to install the Cloud SDK or any other tools locally. The Cloud SDK command line tools and the other utilities are also available, up to date and fully authenticated. Your Cloud Shell virtual machine is mpheral, which means that it will be stopped whenever you stop using it interactively, and it will be restarted when you re-enter the Cloud Shell. You get 5 gigabytes of persistent disk storage that is reattached to for you every time a new Cloud Shell session is started. Cloud Shell provides web preview functionality and built-in authorization for access to Cloud Console projects and resources. So, to start the Cloud Shell, click on the active Cloud Shell icon in the upper right side of the screen. Once you click that, there will be a dialog. The Cloud Shell terminal will appear on the lower portion of the window. Options including launching the Cloud Shell code editor and opening Cloud Shell in a new page can be performed using the toolbar on the upper right corner of the Cloud Shell. The Cloud Shell code editor is a tool for editing files inside your Cloud Shell environment in real time within the web browser. This tool is extremely convenient when working with code first application or container based workloads because you can edit files easily without the need to download and upload changes. You can also use text editors from the Cloud Shell command prompt. The Cloud Console mobile app is available for iOS and Android and offers many capabilities. It allows you to stay connected to the cloud and check billing status and critical issues to see the health of your service at a glance. You can create your own custom dashboard showing key metrics such as CPU usage, network usage, requests per second, server errors, and more. You can take action to address issues directly from your device, such as rolling back a bad release, stopping or restarting a virtual machine, searching logs, or even connecting to a virtual machines via SSH. The monitoring functionality allows you to view and respond to incidents, errors, and loggings. If you need to, you can even access Cloud Shell to perform any cloud operations. So, this is about the cloud. Now let's talk about the Qwiklabs. So, what is Qwiklabs? Qwiklabs is a Google Cloud provided labs where you can perform the Google Cloud labs. With it is a self-paced labs where there is no restriction, but there will be a time limit for using these labs as they are providing the free access. So, these are the instructions to make sure to get a credit pass. So, open a incognito window on your browser. Go to the following URL. Now sign into your Qwiklabs account using the blue button at the top right. If you don't have an account, then please click the join. Then next. Now follow these steps and complete it. After starting for 5 minutes, you will be getting a credit pass, that is a monthly pass where you can use it for attending those labs. If you have any problem with these labs, you can contact DSC support at @qwiklabs.com, which is mentioned there. So once you complete the tracks, which I have mentioned before, either of a track 1 or either of a track 2, you will get a cool t-shirt with few stickers. Then next, if you complete both the tracks, such as the track 1 and the track 2, you will get a cool t-shirt with stickers and a zipper and a cool bag. So this is the this is the email where you can contact the Qwiklabs. Note it down. That's it. Thank you, guys. Over to Vaishnavi.
Thank you, Adil. Can you please start? Yeah. So, thank you, Adil. This is very informative. And thank you, guys, for joining the session. If you have any questions or if you have any queries, you can please use your chat box to post your questions, else you can directly ask us. Anyone? If you have any doubts, any kind, okay, there is some question, Adil.
Sorry.
Yeah, there is some question. Please check that.
Okay.
Find it now.
When I was doing a challenge lab and clicked on start lab, I faced an issue. Sorry, your quota has been exceeded for this lab. How many times we can redo the challenge lab? So they are providing us a free credentials. So we need to make sure you can just do for 1 or 2 times. That's it. Okay. There are no prerequisites. You just need to know the few Linux commands such as echo and lsdir. That's it. Saitij.
Guys, if you have any doubts, you can post your questions. If not, you can leave. Core team, please stay back. Um,
Where can we find the option to choose a track? Let me share the URL. Okay. I have shared the link in the general chat. You can see the program syllabus over there, and you can follow up there. Okay, there is a DM. Okay.
Guys, this is a good opportunity to get your queries resolved. So please be active and post your questions.
Any queries?
Someone asked, you can even see some the errors which popped up during your challenge labs or while doing other labs. Okay.
Okay.
Any doubts? We are here to help.
So I have got a question. I don't have any prerequisite knowledge of the Linux commands, so how should I start? Any instruction regarding it would be helpful. Akhil, you will be given all the resources which you need for the Google Cloud when you start the lab. There is no prerequisite. You just need to know what is a Cloud Shell. That's it.
Sorry, all the instructions will be given there in the lab itself.
Everyone, you need to
Yes.
complete tracks or either of the tracks by October 27th itself to avail the certificates and the goodies.
Any kind of queries you can. There is another question. I was having issues
I was
with WordPress.
having an issue to create a WordPress development in a sequence. Abdul, let's connect later. It's a introductory session. And, no one has gone over there. In a week or 3 days, we'll conduct an all the dots over there.
Or else you can text Adil.
Yes.
You can post it to our Gmail. Either the way we can help you.
Any queries? Okay. It is showing 0 credits on the Qwiklabs website after logging into my account. So, have you used the code correctly, Saitich? Okay. Let me just check your turn. Saitich.
on. He'll come in a while.
Saitesh, about your account. Let just wait for a few minutes.
If anyone have any questions, please post them. Anyone, any question?
Saitesh, let me know the name which you are registered for.
Want his registered name?
Yes. Register
Saitesh,
name or email. Registered
Yeah.
name or email. That anything could be fine.
Saitesh, please post your email or registered name. Saitesh251@gmail.com.
Did you copy paste your unique code properly there? Even a space, it gives the wrong information. We can't get the credits. You have to copy the exact code and paste there.
No, he hasn't registered itself.
Unmute yourself.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. No, you haven't registered, Saitesh. I don't have your email or name in the spreadsheet given by the Google. I have completed a challenge lab after a quest, but I didn't get any badge. I guess you haven't completed all the progress over there. You need to check the progress, Roshan. Any questions?
Guys, please try to be interactive. Adil is especially taking out time for you guys. So it would not be right on your part to, hold back on questions. We have a private Q&A. So if you ask us questions, nobody else can see your questions. So, don't think that that question might be foolish or something, It might be something really important and other people also might be, getting the benefit from that. So, please try to interact, okay? There is nothing wrong in asking a question. Yeah, Adil, I think there is a question over here. Like he has completed the challenge lab and he did not get a badge. Is this
Yes,
answered?
I have answered it.
Yeah.
Guys, any other questions? Please post them. No matter how silly it is.
The Q&A tab for private Q&A. Okay, if you type in the general chat, everybody else can see. But if you type in the Q&A tab, nobody else can see except us. so you can share your queries freely. Guys, I have received many DMs. I and Adil have received many DMs on Discord, on WhatsApp, asking for help with the Qwiklabs. So, this session was explicitly for you guys. Now, if you don't interact over here, there will be no point of conducting such sessions, okay? So please try to interact, guys.
There is another question.
Okay. Since I have a newbie, I don't know anything related to Cloud's Qwiklabs and challenges. How can I participate in challenges with zero knowledge? So introduction to 30 days Google Cloud is nothing but to introduce you to the cloud. There is no prerequisite to it. You can just go there and perform the labs. They will provide the resources and everything over there.
I would like to add a small point. So,
Okay.
Akshar, I would, want to tell you something. So, if you're a complete newbie, also, the Qwiklabs. Suppose there is a session, there is a lab on SQL. Let's just say that, right? So, in that also, you have some prerequisite contents that they would be giving on SQL. Okay. Apart from that, if that is not sufficient for you, go through that. If that is not sufficient for you, reach out to us on Discord. Then we would send separate content from our end also to help you with it. Okay. So we would be sending on SQL or whatever topic you want, just drop a message on Discord. Okay, so we would also assist you with it. So if you don't reach out to us, then it would be difficult for us also to help you with it, right? So it's okay that you have zero knowledge. You can start building upon that course. So just learn the content in the course first, and if it is still not enough for you, then we would provide more content. Okay.
If we completed track 1 and want to do 2, do we automatically get another free monthly?
Yes. Once you complete before the 19th October, you will get an extra pass where you can perform till November 19th. So you automatically get a free monthly pass. Yes. Once you complete both the tracks by October 19th, you will get both a free month pass automatically.
Okay. Yeah. Guys, any doubts? Please post them quickly.
So I got a DM. How do we get credits? I have 0 credits as of now. I have registered with the mail ID Manoj Kumar. Let me just check, Manoj. Manoj, have you got the email? Manoj. My voice is not audible.
Voice is out.
It's
It's
audible.
perfectly audible, Adil.
It's audible.
Is it audible?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
audible.
you're audible.
Yes, yes. Manoj, have you received confirmation mail from Google Cloud? Okay, let me just type.
Guys, please respond if you've asked a question. Please answer and follow up. Right? How long can Adil keep continuing like this? Okay. If you have asked a question, please answer to him.
Okay, okay. So you have entered the details wrong, or you haven't registered, Manoj.
Also, Manoj, have you registered with the same email ID last year? If you have done that, then this year you would not get the credits. Clearly, it was mentioned, right? So I think you must have done that. Just ask him about that, Adil.
Okay, I'm posting him a message over here.
There were like two emails from Google team. Like on September 22nd, I got one, and 24th. You have to use the latest one to get the credits, not the previous one.
I don't see him in a registered list.
Maybe. Guys, any questions? Any more questions? So this silence, I'll take it as no more questions. So thank you everyone for joining this informative sessions. Hope your queries got solved. And all the best for your 30 days challenge. Please reach out to us for any queries. We are also shortly planning another session. So please come up with your doubts and get your queries resolved. Please try to be interactive so that we can like spend a lot of time on working with your queries and get it resolved so that you will get your certificates, goodies, and all. So yeah, all the best and take care. So you guys can leave the session. Core team, please stay back.
Okay.
Core team, let's leave this call. Let's connect through the Gmail. Okay. Bye everyone. Take care.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
So wait. We have got a call. Sorry. Just a minute. Okay.